Jai Hind viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harshit Gautam, and here we are going to talk about my experience at AFPA, that is Armed Force Preparatory Academy. As further in the video, we are going to talk about what are the pros and cons of joining an SSB coaching. Should one join SSB coaching or not? We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about what all preparation you need, what all experiences that I had, what all things that I learned there. So we are going to talk about it. Stay tuned.
The heads are up, the chests are out, the arms are swinging and cannons count. Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4. Cannons count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, starting with कि AFPA क्यों जाना है? After like getting twice screened out, I realized that I think I'm missing somewhere. I need to realize that I need to get that thing rectified, because giving successful attempts does not mean that you're going to get there. Even after taking written preparation, even after giving multiple SSBs, even if you get shortlisted, you have to appear for a 5 days process, and if you're not aware where you want to work or what is the areas of improvement that you need to come across, you're going to face difficulties. So for that, I researched on the web and got through a lot of mentors online, but I was not satisfied. So what I did was that I came across AFPA. Everybody knows about AFPA, that is Armed Force Preparatory Academy, Nagpur. So I applied through that. So generally the process is that you go to their website, and there you just apply online. So there you just mention whichever entry you want to go for, the dates of selection. Generally it is a 12 or 13 days process, so you can just go there and just follow the process that they are providing. So starting with the application, when you come across, the total fee is around 25,000. What is required is that you pay the initial 6,000 amount earlier, and the rest amount you can pay when you go there. So that facility is also there, and the complete lodging, food, and everything that is there, that is taken care by AFPA. So now talking about the traveling part. So I booked a ticket to directly to Nagpur, and there they are going to provide you about bus facilities directly to the institution, which is like 60 kilometers from Nagpur approximately. So you need to like follow that. So I'm going to talk about that further. Before that, what you will do is that when you apply through that portal website, what will happen is that they will give you a list of instructions on your mail. So in that they'll mention a undertaking form which you need to get duly signed by your parents, and apart from that you need to self attest yourself and provide your Aadhaar card. That's all is required as part of documentation that is required. Also they will give you a list of 18 to 20 GE topics, as well as 84 lecturate topics. So you get into the process beforehand. So this is a very crucial part, because most of the candidates, when they go there, they are not prepared in advance. So what I would advise is that if you are opting for AFPA, whatever material that has been provided in your email, you can just go through that regularly before going to AFPA. They'll also give you several YouTube video lectures and all of that. You can go through that, accompanying yourself with the environment or the process that you're going to get through. So rather after than that, what is required is a formal dress and track pants, shoes, bed sheet, pillow cover, blanket. All of these things will be mentioned in the mail that you will be getting. Stationery items, casual dresses, toiletries, passport size photographs, towel, detergent, lock and key, medicine if necessary, if you are to something. So you can just go through that. Some crucial aspect about the SSB as part of Nagpur station is that they will park the bus 1 kilometer ahead of the station. So you need to track that. They will provide the exact location of where the bus is. There will be 4 round trips from Nagpur station to AFPA Institute for the full day. They will be reporting day. So on that day there will be a round trip, 4 round trips, starting from the morning till the evening. So there is no issue. Whenever your train reaches the station, you can just contact AFPA people on your WhatsApp group that will be getting a link of, and there you can just go through all of that, and you can follow that. So in that WhatsApp group, there will be around 60 people. In my group, there were 60 people. So I reached Nagpur, and after that, there were strictly instructions. Then under the 1 kilometer radius, there is a bus parked, and you just need to get to that bus and just help with your luggage. They're going to help you with your luggage and bus facility that is concerned. Talking about the day one now, because what I actually learned there, we are going to talk about that in detail. So starting from day one, uh, they told us how the process is going to be. They provided us with a timetable. So in that timetable, everything was mentioned that uh, from like starting from 6 a.m. how the routine is going to be till 8 p.m. in the evening. Yes, and in between there will be breaks for lunch and breakfast. Apart from that, there will be classes, regular classes. Starting from they're going to mostly start with it does not matter because they can start with PPDT as well. They can start with GTO as well. They can start with psych tests as well. In our case, it started with psych. It started with psych. It was a no, starting class was by Rahul Govardhan sir, Colonel Rahul Govardhan sir, and he talked about why one should join armed forces and the importance of the interview aspect that is there. One thing I would say that uh, you can like write notes in between classes because it will be very helpful, and you can like just take care of all the notes that is there. I'm in the further videos, I'm also going to talk about what all I learned. Like I'm going to share my personal notes as well as my learnings, key learnings that was there. But for now, we're just going to get through the process, that the 12-day process, what all they teach. So the first day was all about that. Second day was mostly all about the Indian Army, the Indian Air Force, the Indian Navy, all the key aspects of it, the organization, about the organization, the values of the organization, and all of that. Then came the interview part that I was talking about. Then there was about GTO, though starting from lecturate, then GD, then coming up to GPE, that is group planning exercise. So we were taught. So for the first 6 days, you will be taught about all of these things. That is that VAT, SRT, WAT, GPE, GRE, everything. And in the next 6 days, you will be assessed based on all of the things that happen in SSB. So it is good that for the first 6 days you will be taught all the tips and tricks that they have, and for the next 6 days they will assess you. They will take your, suppose that you're going to give 2 to 3 SSBs there, because there will be interviews, there will be GTO tasks, there will be group obstacle race, everything. And AFPA has the biggest group of that it has the best GTO ground. I don't think so that any other institute has such a big GTO ground. So that is the plus point. So coming back to the topic, so that is how everything went. Was more about the next classes were more about TAT, PPDT, how one should write SRT. Thamburajan sir was there and he was teaching us all the thumb rules of psych tests, and GTO test was taken by some other sir. So we were into that, learning all the concepts, key aspects of how one should come across certain situations and certain rules that are provided to us. So we can go to that later. And apart from that, the rest I what I learned there. So coming back to my video title. So I personally tried all of the resources that was available on the web. There were Telegram groups, there were Google Meets that were there. And for my first two attempts, that was at NSB Kolkata and 21 SSB Bhopal, I went through all of those YouTube videos and all of those Telegram groups. I participated in a lot of PPDT sessions, but that did not help me. To some extent, I realized that, and also that the GTO part that is there, you cannot practice GTO while you are on a laptop or on a notebook. You cannot do that. You have to tie that rope yourself. You have to fix that bully yourself, and that is the one thing that I felt that is required, and that gave me a lot of confidence. Also, talking about my individual obstacle, I had to face several challenges in individual obstacle, as my weight is, I'm overweight. So I had to face that challenge, and that is something that I learned about myself, that where I can perform well, where I cannot perform well. Talking about lecture, group discussions and interview aspect, I was average. I was above average, but I would say, but when it came to GTO, when it came to individual obstacle, I was far behind what everybody was able to do. I was not able to do that. So I learned that there on that ground, sitting on a laptop with a notebook. I didn't think that I'm going to learn all of that, and I literally enjoyed each and every part of the GTO process that was explained to me there. So I think that was my reason to go for an SSB coaching. Although the fees is pretty reasonable, if you can afford that, then you can go. If you cannot afford that, I'm not saying that you cannot prepare, but as far as my seriousness was concerned, and two attempts were there previously which I failed to get it screened in. So I wanted a guidance, I wanted some kind of guidance, and AFPA played a major role in that. Now my next SSB is in Bangalore, 17 SSB Bangalore. Let's see how it goes, and wish me luck please. And apart from that, the rest all the other details regarding what I learned at AFPA, we are going to talk about in the next video. Still then, stay tuned, and any questions if there, do ask. I'll try to answer all of them. Thank you.